Hello and welcome back to the Summoner's Guide to Final Fantasy XIV. This time we are going to play the hard mode of Pharos Sirius. You remember Pharos Sirius if you've been watching this series. It was that lovely lighthouse that you climbed and fought some interesting bosses. Well, unlike the first time through Pharos Sirius where we started at the base and climbed, this time, we're starting at the top and going down, and eventually into the basement. Alright, so we're seeing a lot of first-timers, and look, this has been an ongoing theme in some of the more recent dungeons we've been running. Alright. And what that means is we're probably not going to be doing too large pulls, which is, well, I've said it enough times. It's fine. Will start out pretty basic as usual. Use your standard level 60 rotational mechanics. As you clear out various sections of ads, you'll be able to continue further down the dungeon. Now again, of course, if you're playing with more experienced players, you're probably going to see bigger pulls here. Which, as I've said before, as a summoner, you kind of want bigger pulls at this point, because it makes your AoE attacks a lot more efficient. So, once you've killed all the ads, a passage will be created, which continues down. Could have gone better. There we go. Obviously, you want to stay out of those orange vents there. Alright, so once that passage opens up, jump down the hole. If you manage to land on the crossbeam, go ahead and activate the treasure chest. Then jump down to the bottom. And it's first boss time. Try to get your pet down here. Groth Luminary, or as I like to call him, Wafer Man. Wafer Man starts out with a fairly normal fight, but he's gonna start by he's gonna use a tether attack that we need to worry about. If you get tethered, you need to run the tether ideally into a spider or a bird, preferably a bird. whoever the tether is on at the end of the cast, it will create a corruption ad in that form. Now, the humanoid corruption ad is the worst. You don't want a humanoid corruption ad if at all possible, so that's why you want to run the tether into a bird or a spider. The bird is the best, because the bird has the weakest attacks. Spider has a poison effect you don't want to worry about. So the bird tether is there. The bird tether is not going to give us that big of an issue to worry about. The human tether, I like to take those out first because they're nasty. And the tethers will buff the luminary. Alright. As you can see, even though our party members really don't know the tether mechanics, and we're getting a lot of human tethers, it still really isn't that big of a deal. Yeah, and watch out for the poison puddles from the spider corruption ads. Once all the corruptions are down, you won't have to worry about tethers anymore. Basically, first time he does tether on one player, second time he does it on two, then last time he does it on all four. Run the tethers into a bird if you can, and a spider if you can't, and you're good. But as you can see, even screwing up those mechanics, it's not that hard of a fight. I'm getting a little bit of lag here, and I don't like that. Alright, so in this next section of ads, you're going to have to worry about little bombs that are going to be patrolling the hallway. Mainly with these ads, you want to just want to watch where they are and not be in their AoE. Basically, when somebody walks up to them, they'll self-destruct. Just don't be in their AoE, and you're fine. As this is going on, of course, you're going to have to worry about ads. But this being a larger pull, I can really go to town on my AoEs. Yay, I hit level 63. For all the good it's going to do me while running these level 60 trials in dungeons. I don't like this lag. Now again, because these time bombs are going to be taking effect as soon as somebody gets in range of them, really the best way to handle them is to just keep pressing forward. And ultimately, you want to get down to that prototype, that simple bomb incubator, which is what is spawning these time bombs. Alright, we should almost be to the second boss. Alright, so there's a key that drops, pick it up. Alright, so this second boss. Let's see how this one goes. So we're going to be fighting some kobolds. Dealing with some severe lag. This ought to be fun. Alright, so a shockwave marker will appear when he uses the attack Strip Mine. Get away from it. Now, when Strip Mine goes off, it's going to... You saw that little gas vent? When the gas vent appears, a slime will appear as well. The first person to attack the slime gets tethered to it. And whoever tethers to it needs to draw the slime onto... didn't get it. Shoot. Alright, so this is not the most efficient way to play this, because I am frankly, there's a lot of lag that's really preventing me from seeing things properly. But basically, anytime a gel appears, you need to kill the gel on the vent. Anytime these engines appear, they need to die because they are going to be protecting the Patriarch. The other ads need to be killed as appropriate, but the engines need to go first. And that's basically how it goes. As you can see, though, even with the severe lag and nobody really knowing what they're doing in this fight, we're still doing pretty well. I hate this lag. This is making this really hard to play. Alright, so in these tunnels, it's actually a lot. This is one of those rare cases where it is actually considerably easier to make larger poles because of the bomb incubators. And the incubators need to go first. Because, of course, the bomb incubator is just going to keep spitting out bombs, and you don't want that to happen. Alright, this room can be taken by itself, because we don't have to quite worry about the bombs yet. The room after this is one where smaller poles actually, I think, make the room harder. Because of all of the spawns that will continuously happen until those incubators are done. Alright, so we're going to see how this room goes. As I said, the more you pull in this room, the easier it gets, because the incubators must die. Well, it looks like we are actually doing the whole shebang here. This is good. This is the way it needs to be done. The bomb incubators have to go. You really need to take out... Normally I would not go and pull enemies into the tank's range like that, but in this dungeon it's actually kind of important that the Pharos balls don't go down, otherwise more ads show up. So it actually makes the dungeon easier to make a bigger pull, just because the enemies that are taking out those walls will pull more enemies into the fight. As I said, it's one of those rare instances where the larger poles actually make the dungeon easier. Okay, so this guy. There's mechanics here, and we're going to see how well they go. And they mainly deal with ads and the fact that you really need to kill them quickly. Now you'll notice this guy's going down pretty quick. Alright, lava bombs and gray bombs will appear. And they need to die. Trouble. These ads really need to go. They really needed to go before we took out the Alright. We're good. So we took out the bombs in time. And now we get the actual boss, the progenitor. Or should I say, just the second phase of the boss. This time, the boss mechanics are going to be slightly different. Alright, big burst. Just make sure everybody's healthy to survive it. Now I believe here is where we're going to have ads to worry about. The gray bombs and the remedy bombs. Alright, the gray bombs need to die. The remedy bomb needs to be attacked to knock it back away from the gray bomb. If the gray bomb and the remedy bomb meet up, it's bad news. When the gray bomb goes down, the remedy bomb goes with it. Now, you'll note I am not going into Dreadword Trance yet, because I know there's going to be some more gray bombs and remedy bombs. Okay. Fortunately, we killed him before Gray Bomb became an issue. Yeah, Remedy Bomb actually makes the Gray Bomb grow pretty quick. But yeah, we got through it. So you see, even if the party that in general doesn't know what they're doing, this is not a particularly difficult dungeon, but it's a lot of fun. Next up is St. Mocion's Arboretum, and honestly, I can't remember the last time I played that dungeon. So, it'll be fun, because I'm going to have to remember how to play it. But until then, have a wonderful day.